Alright everybody, welcome back. Getting back to some videos on the Rebel Pro. I'm working on the second wing, getting the ailerons and flap control horns glued in. The first one took a little while just because I was figuring out how to do it. The second one is going a lot faster, and I was just going to do a quick video showing you how these things go in. So be patient with me here. Alright, so I'm going to start with the flap. There you go. You can see I've already cut the two little slits in there for your control horn for the flaps. I drilled 2 holes just to give the glue some something for the glue to hold on other than just the surface itself. The thing about these is when you put them in, try to get your glue on the bottom side, because you're essentially gluing, because the wood is only this front piece. There's nothing in there that you're putting this into. So once you get past this 1/8 inch light ply, there's nothing there but open space. So you're essentially going to be gluing it to the bottom of the skin. So that's what you're going for when you put these things in. And I've already put the rod in. There's a hole right here that goes to the servo, and I'll just try fitting. Looks like I got to clean out a little area. Where's my razor blade? And all I did was basically push it in far enough to make it flat, level with the outer surface here. And yeah, it looks good. So I've already got some epoxy mixed up here. Some Lysol. I just like to put a little on the skin itself, just in case it don't get a good coating on the control horn itself. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to put it heavier on the bottom just because that's the side that's really touching. Then I'll run it up, get some in the holes just so it kind of holds everything. These things have a huge angle on them. I mean, they're almost, it says 150 millimeters for your throw, and I'm just like, that's pretty much vertical. It just seems a little excessive on the flap, but that's what they say. I think this one has one. It's a little hard to slow it down without having a lot of flaps in it. So, all right, a little bit there. All right. And what I'll do is I'll turn this thing over and start working on the aileron, which will kind of help hold this thing down because it's on the opposite side. So alright, so that's in. Go back in and try to cover up these holes, fill in the gaps. I actually took some, or I'm going to take some carbon fiber mixed with some epoxy and lay over this area. I did it on the other wing. I took some pictures of it just to kind of give it, kind of spread the load a little bit, because like I said, this is light aircraft ply. It's not the heavy thick stuff these things are glued into. So alright, get some of these mixing tools. These things work great. So now I'm just spreading this out so I can lay down that carbon fiber, actually have it stick to something. Then I'll put some more epoxy on top of it to hold it down. Alright, so I just kind of trimmed them out to the shape of the piece here, you see. Like I said, this isn't necessarily required, but just what I wanted to do, personal preference. So now I'm just pushing this stuff down into the glue. Make sure it's flat. Press down. And then throw this second bigger piece around it. Alright. So just a little bit more. Let's see, what am I, 7 minutes? Not too bad. Getting a little long-winded. I'm trying to hurry it up here. These little West System mixing things are great because you can reuse them. Just wipe off the glue before it dries. There you go. I just kind of put the tape on this, just keep it from gluing. Come up. There we go. All right. All right. Well, that is the installation of the control horns for the flap. The other one's already done. I'm gonna flip this over because that way it'll close up and it'll sit on this side. Gravity will help keep it pushed down. I'll go ahead and work on the aileron, but I'm going to stop this video. It's getting a little long-winded and I'll start another one. See you guys in a few.